the creation. In the beginning, before the tapestry of existence unfurled its intricate threads, there was a profound silence. A silence pregnant with the nascent whispers of creation, an intangible force weaving the very fabric of reality itself. We embark on a journey not merely through time and space, but into the innermost chambers of the human spirit, where the echoes of Genesis reverberate with timeless wisdom. On the canvas of eternity, God, the elusive architect of the cosmos, embarked on a cosmic symphony, a composition of epochs and eras. 6 days, a divine cadence, echoing across the vast expanse, each note a manifestation of divine craftsmanship. The first, a proclamation, "Let there be light." And there was light, piercing the veil of cosmic darkness, casting shadows into oblivion, a metaphorical call to embrace the light within ourselves, to banish the shadows that dwell in the recesses of our souls. As the days unfolded, the cosmos unfolded its grand tapestry, celestial bodies pirouetted in celestial choreography. Oceans whispered secrets, and mountains rose as stoic sentinels. Each stroke of the divine brush painted a lesson, a parable it shed into the very sinews of existence. On the 6th day, the crescendo reached its zenith, the culmination of divine artistry. Humanity emerged, fashioned from clay and imbued with the breath of the divine. Adam, the archetype of man, and Eve, the embodiment of the sacred feminine, were bestowed dominion over this earthly Eden. Here, in this paradisiacal sanctuary, the cosmic dance of creation met its apotheosis. Yet the story does not merely reside in the chronicles of antiquity. It echoes through the corridors of the soul, resonating with the teachings of sages and philosophers who dared to unravel the enigma of existence. Augustine of Hippo, the venerable Christian theologian, echoed the essence of Genesis in his reflections on the nature of God. "Thou hast made us for thyself, O Lord, and our heart is restless until it finds its rest in thee." A proclamation that, at the core of our being, a longing persists, a divine yearning for communion with the Creator. Philosopher Søren Kierkegaard, in the shadows of existential musings, urged us to embrace the anxiety of freedom. A freedom granted by the Creator, a freedom to sculpt our destinies, to navigate the labyrinth of existence with fortitude and grace. To truly grasp the narrative of Genesis is to delve into the depths of self-awareness. It beckons us to confront the primordial shadows that lurk within, the echoes of envy, the whispers of wrath, and the tendrils of temptation. The Garden of Eden is both an idyllic haven and an allegory for the battleground of the soul. In the divine repose of the 7th day, as God surveyed the symphony of creation, a sacred rest enveloped the cosmos. A rest not merely of cessation, but of profound satisfaction. A reflection of divine order and purpose. In this reflection, we find an invitation, an invocation, to rest not merely in idleness, but in the serenity that comes from aligning our will with the cosmic order. So, as we traverse the annals of Genesis, let us embrace the divine cadence within, cultivating the self-control to navigate it. The tempests of desire and the fortitude to sculpt our destinies. For in the echo of creation, we discover not only the genesis of the cosmos, but the genesis of our own potential. Our potential that, when harnessed, resonates with the divine symphony that reverberates through eternity. The falsiform. In the shadowed corridors of time, an allegory unfolds, a tale echoing through the ages, a whisper carried on the winds of eternity. We find ourselves amidst the primeval sanctuary of the Garden of Eden, where the first breath of creation still lingers and the tapestry of existence is woven with threads of divine intent. As we tread upon the hallowed ground of Genesis 3, we are beckoned to witness the tragic ballet of choice and consequence. Adam and Eve, entrusted with the divine charge, stood at the crossroads of destiny. The tree of knowledge of good and evil stood before them, a silent sentinel guarding the sacred boundary between obedience and defiance. In the archives of Christian wisdom, we find echoes of contemplation on the nature of temptation. The echoes of Augustine, that venerable philosopher of antiquity, resonate through the corridors of time. Complete abstinence is easier than perfect moderation. A profound truth hidden within the folds of this biblical saga, urging us to confront the relentless pull of desires. Picture this: the serpent, sinuous and beguiling, weaving its persuasive rhetoric into the very fabric of human vulnerability. The forbidden fruit, a vessel of both enlightenment and doom, dangled tantalizingly before Adam and Eve. It wasn't merely an apple, it was the embodiment of choice, an arbiter of destiny, and the crucible of human will. In our shared narrative, we cannot escape the haunting question: what if the seeds of self-control had taken root in the fertile soil of their hearts? The garden, lush and fragrant, would have been the perpetual abode of serenity. But alas, the intoxicating allure of the forbidden fruit proved too potent. Yet let us not merely dwell in the despair of disobedience. The annals of Christian philosophy offer us the torch of hope. Aquinas, the venerable theologian, teaches us to enjoy the things we ought and to hate the things we ought has the greatest bearing on excellence of character. The fall of Eden beckons us to navigate the tumultuous waters of our desires with discernment and steadfast resolve. In this shared pilgrimage, let us stand together, acknowledging the frailty within us all. The expulsion from Eden becomes a universal parable, urging us to confront our own moments of choice, to grapple with the dichotomy of virtue and vice that resides within each beating heart. As we linger in the penumbra of this narrative, we are called to cultivate the garden of our souls. The tree of knowledge may be forever elusive, but the fruits of self-control and fortitude are within reach. Let the echo of our shared humanity be the compass guiding us through the labyrinth of our own desires, towards the shores of redemption and self-discovery. In the crucible of choice, let us forge a narrative where the echoes of Eden serve not as a dirge, but as a symphony of resilience, a call to arms against the seduction of destructive emotions. For in the shared journey of the human spirit, we find solace in the collective, a fellowship bound by the threads of our common struggle and the promise of redemption.